camera shake that makes it feel like
I think
really
the camera
good.
shake's one of the biggest factors to
It's
it.
taking that motion from the camera
Yeah, the familiar head motion.
and putting that onto
Exactly.
the footage of us driving.
So.
And so yeah, it looks really convincing.
Welcome back to a behind the scenes. This time we're going to be going over Getting Fit.
Yeah, our most popular episode.
Somehow.
Somehow.
Yeah, what are we at now? Yeah, almost 21 million. Okay.
Yeah, what an episode, dude.
Yeah. So that's my actual stomach. I was protruding it a little bit, but I was also a bit chubby. I'm still chubby.
So this episode started with my desire to do this sequence.
Right. You were pushing so hard for this, and it ended up being one of the best parts about the episode, I think. Each gag is good. But
It was like, I wanted you to just be like so good at stretching that it didn't make sense.
yeah. Or stretching beyond a physical human ability,
Yeah,
but
which-
not realizing it.
But you had a good point in that, and that was like, well, he should fail at stretching. But in this case, it's like,
I think
it's an inconsequential thing that he just happens to be really good at.
here's the deal, right? Like, with our character, he fails at things he's trying to accomplish, but he also just does
He
things
succeeds at things he's not.
he's not even thinking about. He
Yeah.
just stretches really. He just wants to stretch really good.
He stretches.
I think always failing is not entertaining. I think sometimes just doing something absurd without,
Yeah.
but paying it no mind or no attention. Like I just
Yeah.
stretched
Yeah.
180 degrees or whatever.
No big deal.
Yeah.
How did we do this? How did we do this stretching thing? Well, that's not actually your back or butt.
No, it's not. You can tell because it's not as nice as mine. so.
Right. It's clearly it's mine. And these are not your legs. These are my legs.
Yeah. Again, more pale.
And so you can imagine the awkward position we had to be in to get these shots.
No, really, it couldn't have been that awkward.
Oh.
Let's find out.
We have footage. So let's see. This is how we did
Yep.
you reaching up,
Yeah.
and when I turn around, it's like, who is this imposter?
Yeah. It's not me.
Who's wearing his clothes?
Yeah, I was uncomfortably in that position for longer than I should have been.
Yeah, well, we just need to get it in one take, dude. You gotta get it in one take.
Yeah, I was determined to get it.
This is the part we used,
Possibly.
maybe, or some other part near the end.
But it was also good on your behalf with the edit. You know, you edited it correctly.
Yeah, and we shot that in multiple parts.
Yeah.
And another one of the parts was like just taking the camera and putting it through your legs.
Yep.
And we just connected the bending down, camera through legs, and then reach
Yeah,
out to the
one
back
fell swoop.
into one solid sequence. For the part where you had to grab your own legs,
Right, that was your legs with my jeans on.
it was me laying on this chair, putting a pillow between.
Yep, mounting position, okay. But as awkward as it was to do it, it really did work.
Yeah, it's convincing.
Jeez.
Oh man, good stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, so after we got that out of the way, and showed that you were amazing at stretching,
Yeah.
you go for your first run.
This was the first time you poured water all over my head, right?
Yes.
Second time being the picnic episode. It's happening more frequently now.
So this is just like a progression of you, I guess, getting fit.
Yeah.
Like you're succeeding.
Oh, look at these floppy arms. So that was done with a simulation of through CG arms, and then rendered photorealistically, and then added back into the shot.
Yeah. So we have like a before and after of that. So
Yeah.
with it off, it's just you standing up, and then on, we add these on
Yeah.
top.
We stayed up all night getting these shots done, but we're very happy we did because the episode did very well, and
Yeah, we honestly were not expecting it to like do very well.
yeah. Just goes to show.
It's not our favorite episode, but I guess what we consider our favorite.
Yeah.
Not what definitely.
I think it's always good to have variety.
Yeah,
That donut was so good. I actually ate it, didn't I?
I think so.
That's our landlord starring as Old Man with Walking Cane, who's faster than me apparently. I like the sudden competition that turns on there.
I know. Trying to beat an old man, and he beats you by outrunning.
Oh man.
But yeah, good old Anton the landlord playing a old Russian geezer.
Yep.
And then you fell down because sprained your foot there.
Yeah, that was an actual mistake. I sprained my ankle there, so for the rest of the shoot, I was actually suffering. But you know, I pushed through. It helped me get into character, you know, and act like I was in pain, because I was.
Well, look, you're progressing. I guess you did 2 push-ups.
Yeah, 2 push-ups.
But now your arms are still like noodles.
Yeah.
It's a representation of what it actually feels like when your arms are sore.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true.
I mean, your arms actually do turn into jelly.
So it was just your real arm
Yep.
with two little tracking markers there, so we
Reference points.
like,
Yeah.
little reference points, and we had to remove your arm and add a new one.
Yeah, that was fun.
So this part's all fake down here.
And obviously the floppy arm was fake.
Yeah, and it's like
The glass breaking is real though.
Oh yeah, we really dropped the glass, obviously. And like this arm comes from like, it's supposed to be like connected to your shoulder, but
Well,
like
we tried putting it where it should belong, but you couldn't see the arm at
Yeah, you
all.
couldn't
so
see the whole
we,
arm,
We
so
had to really cheat it,
yeah, we cheated it a bit out,
which
this way.
makes no sense. It's like my arm is coming up, my shoulder's like 10 times higher than it should be.
Yeah, whatever.
But it works. It
Yeah,
works.
it works.
No, I like this one. I think
This
I
is
can-
your gag.
Yeah, this is my idea.
The celery was no point to the celery.
This was fun. So how do we do this?
I love this sequence. This is like my favorite sequence.
We got on the highway with our GoPro and we strapped it to a pole and we drove just down the highway and filmed some footage.
Yeah,
with the
you
pole.
drove. I stuck a pole out the passenger side and
Right,
just
aiming
held it
forward.
Held it really
Kinda
far
like
in
a
front
joust.
of the car.
We
yeah.
were jousting basically with
Yeah,
the camera.
exactly. And that footage looks like this.
Yeah, so it's just
So you'll
somewhat
notice
stable.
You'll notice it's really smooth, and that's because we're holding the camera really still.
And then we take that, we add in, then we filmed me running on green screen.
Yep. So that's what this looks like.
Right. And we use the camera motion from this onto the car footage, which is stable, and the end result is, of course, a somewhat convincing shot of flopping around, running around on the highway at high speed casually, you know?
It's the camera shake that makes it feel like
I think
really
the camera
big.
shake's one of the biggest factors to
It's
it.
taking that motion from the camera
Yeah, the familiar head motion.
and putting that onto
Exactly.
the footage of us driving.
So,
And so yeah, it looks really convincing.
yeah. Maybe one day humans will be able to run like that. Who knows?
That's great. Oh,
Yeah, this was it's supposed to be. Yeah. Anyway,
this is you've gotten so good. You don't have to use your hands.
I don't even have to use my hands. It's just pure energy air or
And
something.
how exactly you're doing this is up for interpretation.
Yeah, we're not going to go there.
Yeah, it's up for interpretation. It
Yeah.
could be one of many ways.
Yeah.
You've graduated to eating just straight iceberg lettuce now.
Mhm.
That's all
That's
required.
a healthy person's
That's-
diet.
That's all you gotta have, man. Yep.
And then our famous Thanos abs shot, as we've been told.
Abs that go all the way up to your neck,
Yes. Oh man.
and then I guess you crunched them so hard it destroyed the universe.
Something about using like just like a default explosion background made it so much funnier.
Yeah, you said to add that. You're just like add an explosion.
But I said, yeah, but it's not make it make sense. Just
Just why? Because I don't know.
because it's the whole Chuck Norris feel, I guess.
Where's the original for this?
Yeah. So
Yeah, actual belly.
less abs
More
for sure.
More
More
abs.
normal skin tone.
How did we do that? So that obviously we had to find some reference for abs.
Yeah, you know.
And I don't know what the heck is going on with these. I don't even know which one of these I used.
I think you just used a Frankenstein amalgamation of
I
all
think I
of
used
them.
this one, honestly.
You probably used that one.
and then I just duplicated the abs so they kept going.
Right.
I have a work in progress of that.
Yeah. So if you follow the regimen outlined in this video, you should expect this to happen to your stomach.
Yes.
You know.
No
you
refunds.
You should be able to use them as a washboard, literally.
This episode, like, yeah, I think it's super successful because of this thumbnail.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, fitness is a big topic, but just like amidst all the fitness videos, this thumbnail is like the weirdest thing.
It is.
It's
And
like-
then thankfully we start off with just weirdness right off the bat, so it hopefully keeps people's attention.
And it's apparent that, like, I mean, with 17K downvotes, you can
Yeah,
tell that, like,
there is a subtle amount of clickbait to it, so it's not
yeah,
something to be too proud of.
like, I mean, you get exactly what you expect.
Right, but I could imagine a good chunk of people thought this was actually a video
Like,
about
yeah,
getting fit.
Yeah, like maybe legit help or like
Yeah.
information.
We did tread a little bit of the kind of like clickbaity territory here, unintentionally, but overall, you know, I think we did okay.
Yeah.
Thanos belly.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, they're not like purple. They're just like heavily tan,
You're right, very tan.
very tan.
All right, well, thanks again for tuning in for this behind the scenes. We hope to keep these coming for you guys.
Yeah. Take care. Bye.